space. Once again, like I said, novice, not a pro at this. I'm used to making very short videos, if any videos, which I've only made 3 before, ever. So, what we're going to do is, I believe on the last video we got through all the cleaning and everything, wiping down, and we were at the reassembly. So I just reassembled this here. We can disassemble it, so you guys can see how to reassemble it. There we go. Then we make sure that's down, pointed down, and there we go. And this comes out, and that should slide out if everything's proper, which it is. And this slides out, and then everything's back apart. Okay, put everything back together. Firing pin. Okay, I mean your spring, firing pin. You're going to want to put that. Now lubricate it just where the slide is at, not inside the firing pin well, anything like that. You don't want to do that. So, firing pin's in, it pokes out there. You can see it poking out. Maybe you can't. Yeah, there you go. You can see it poking out right there, so you know it's good to go for operation. Going to take your pin. I'm going to put that back in there. Okay, so now that's set. It's ready to go. The next step, you'll be using this again in a minute. Of course, put your spring back. And you're going to push that down. Like I said, it's harder to do this here because I'm trying to do it kind of to where you could see it. And then the barrel. So I need to make sure I get that right where it goes. And there we go. And then we're going to make that pin find itself, and there it is right back there. You want to check it before you bother putting the pin back in it. Put it back, lock it. Now, as I said before, it was this way, barrel this way, pushing it out. So you want to turn that over to push it back in. Okay, I've lubricated the pin, just the pin a little bit, and just a little bit. And take this, tap this back in here. Use my punch. Punch this right on back down there. I don't know if you caught it in the other video, but I mentioned how the pin is black, the gun is black, so you want to make sure you have good lighting there. That's when something like this may come in handy if you really can't see it. You can go on ahead, put this on, cut that on, even angle it down to where it's right there specific, and do your punch. But didn't have to do that in this case. Let it go. Works just fine. So, that's that. I have this one done and this one done. Now we're going to just do a super quick, this will take a second. Okay, clear this out. Trigger, back, forward, down, boom. Lock open. Okay, don't need this at all for this. We're going to take the spring out. I'm going to take the barrel out. Now you can pull the barrel from here. You can just push up through the extractor port. And that's that. The pins, you won't need any of that or anything unless you plan on doing a complete disassemble of this. Now, what we're going to try is we're going to try this. This is supposed to be all in one here. So, you know, just everything taken care of, one whop. Now, because I'm about to do this, this may require me to do a little more disassemble than I plan on doing. But we're going to spray this right down here in the barrel, in the bore. Actually, could put a towel under there. This t-shirt. We're going to spray this down in the bore. That was the spring there. I'll fill it. I'm going to spray this down in the bore. Okay. I'm just going to let that sit and do its thing. Comes to here, I'm going to spray it right quick. Quick little spray. When you're spraying up in here, you're actually getting the firing pin well and everything as well. So unfortunately, now that I just said that out loud, I am definitely going to have to take that apart. That's easy. Just take this, slide it in here. You'll see this little black thing there. Just slide that forward and the pin comes out. I mean, and this back plate slides out. But from the way this stuff smells, I see what they're talking about, because you really don't have to, seeming like, take this apart. When you're taking this apart, you want to keep your finger on here, because there's another spring right here, which is your extractor spring. You want to go here, take this out of here, it's your firing pin. Actually, now that I see, it really did not get down in there into the firing pin, so I did kind of take this apart for nothing. But I'm always better safe than sorry. Had that sprayed out. I'm not going to spray here. What I'd rather do there when it comes to that is I'd rather spray it onto these little pads here and wipe it. You know, give this a little shake. And I'd rather wipe it than actually spray it to where it's, you know, because it's pressure behind that spray. And that means it's going to go places where you may not want it to go. And it's going to be there. Compressed air is always awesome. I forgot my tube of compressed air, but that is definitely something you want to have, especially when you're using these aerosol type things. Because like I said, it's under pressure, so it's going to push it. Possibly places you may not want to go. I'm saying possibly because you may want it to go there. But then too, once it's there, you may want to get it out. And compressed air will definitely do it. It'll evaporate things. With the Glock, you can just take this right here and just, you know, do that right there and make sure. Now, this is supposed to be safe for the polymer and everything like that, so shouldn't be a problem. Go in there, do that right there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe this right on off of here right now. You know, just get clean. It's clean, it's good. Give a little lubrication on there. Make sure your extractor pin, you don't bend that, so be careful. Where your slide is going to slide on the polymer rail there. Want to be careful, make sure you get that though. Get down here in these areas here. This is also a time that if you chose to, you know, if this was really gunked up, you want to take your brush and you want to go up in there, and that's when you do definitely want to clean. You definitely want to have your compressed air. So we have that. I'm looking at it, and it's evaporating really well. So that is surprisingly good. Happy about that. So, because it's evaporating like that, that's letting me know that it's going to do just fine. Now, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to start wiping this down. And see what we got going on here. We're going to wipe this down. Get in there good. Get in all the good places. This one, Q-tips come in handy as well. Take that Q-tip and you get in all those little nooks and crannies. And I'm seeing nooks and crannies that this Q-tip just definitely helped me out of. Then I'm going to go right up in here where the firing pin is and make sure we get all of that out of there. That is where you do not want anything interfering with that firing pin. It's like having a clogged artery. You don't want that. So, let's see. Are we still are recording? Okay. See, and this is what I was saying about compressed air. This will blow this dry, and it'll let you know what effect also that particular solvent is having on the metal of your gun. So I'm going to wipe it all down here. Take a little look at it. Looks like it didn't do anything, you know. Looks like it evaporated well. But at the same time, it does leave a slight residue back behind it. I'm also seeing it right here on the slides, which is actually kind of good.